Yes. And we're now pulling out Kathy. We've got 6029 pulling out as well as 3526. So the first part of the race is going to be slow because we're pulling out from the country platforms here at Central. So 6029 is pulling out from platform 1 and 3526 is pulling out from platform 3. Now, the reason why we have to go slow is, for those of you who have been on the interurban and the country train out of Central, you will know that you have to pass over a lot of switches between Central and Redfern. So the next little bit of this journey for about the next 3 minutes is going to be quite slow. When we get to Redfern, we'll probably put the power down and we'll be on our way. So we're pulling out. 3526 is just cleared the end of platform 3 here at Central. Whilst platform 1 is slightly long because it does take trains such as the Union Pacific and all of that. And there is a ton of enthusiasts down the end of platform 2 and 3 here at Central, seeing these trains off with their cameras on they go it. Yes, I've got a cut. 3526 is right in front of me now, Kathy, and I can see the coalman here throwing some coal into that engine. If you can hear me over all the whistles and steam engines going. Guys, engine 3526 is right in front of me now, Kathy. I can feel the heat coming out of that engine. It's quite warm here, and we actually have got a GoPro stuck on my head, so we will be uploading some video to the 2RDJ-FM Facebook page that you will be able to see later on today after the race. As another shovel of coal gets loaded into 3526. Getting up a little bit more speed now. The water tank is parking in front of me, so hopefully we'll be able to wait for some kids and all that. The kids really love this race. Yes, it's quite a popular event, this. If you do go down to the stations when this is on, there are quite a lot of people just lining platforms to see this. In fact, I believe at Summerhill a couple of years ago they actually had overcrowding problems at the platform because so many people wanted to see the race. And I think that was the year they did an electric train, the old F1, along with a diesel, and I think we also had a steam engine. Yeah, we did have a steam engine there too. Because we didn't broadcast that year, I was actually at Burwell Station with some friends wanting to video it, and we got called what was called Millennium. Okay, we're now getting ourselves onto our right tracks. So, engine 3526 is now getting over onto the down main for its, not down suburban, I should say, for its trip down to Strathfield. While here on 6029, we're getting ourselves onto the down main for our trip down to Strathfield, and at the moment 6029 is... We've also got an electric train in front of us as well. It's heading down to the Bankstown line. So we're just passing through Redfern Station now, coming up on Redfern Station. And when we get through Redfern, we'll be able to put the power down, and it'll be quite a spectacle. And I can barely see anything because we're under the road bridge, and it's just smoke, steam, billowing everywhere. Kathy, I cannot see at the moment, but now that we're back out in the open, passing through the platforms, people are just amazed that there are 2 steam trains passing through, something that you would never expect to see any day here at a standard suburban railway station. Well, 6029 is now on the down main. Kathy, you know what it's time to do? It's time to put the power down and let's race. So 6029 is ahead at the moment. Hopefully 3526 can get some power up and be on the way. It sounds like 3526 is powering up in front of us, and yes it is. I can just see it coming into view now. It is got a fair bit more speed than 6029, and it is heading in front of us as more coal goes into the burner of 3526. It is starting to pull ahead from us here because 6029 is actually still crossing over onto its track. We've got people waving us all in front of us because the carriages are there. We've got people taking photos, video and all that out of the train and all that. So 3526 is still pulling ahead. McDonaldtown Station, we are coming for you. We'll be down with you in about 1 minute. And then after that it will be Newtown. 3526 is still pulling ahead at this stage. 6029, hopefully we'll get some speed up. The trains are still starting to level out in speed at the moment. It looks as though 3526 is still pulling ahead at this stage as we get ready to really put the power down here as we are about to pass McDonaldtown Station. Newtown Station will be passing you in about 1 minute from now. And just a reminder everyone, if you are down at stations watching this, there will be trains travelling at speed through the platform. We won't be slowing down. We'll be travelling at speed, so please stay behind that yellow line. So we are at McDonaldtown now. We are passing through McDonaldtown Station. So Newtown, as I said, you will be next. And it looks as though 6029 has got some bit of work to do to get to the lead of this race as I'm at the front of that train and the back of 3526 is just in front of me, otherwise known as Nanny. 6029, otherwise known as the Garrett. Now 6029 is picking up in speed and we are starting to get ahead of 3526. But hey, Kathy, you know how you said you're going to hear those engines and all that? Yeah. Do you think we should let the listeners hear that too? So for those of you who've got your volume knob nearby, we're at Newtown Station. Get that volume nod, give it a good old crank right up to the full as we let you crank it up for a bit here on 2RDJ-FM. And we've just passed Newtown Station, so Stanmore, you will be next. 3526 has actually dropped back quite a fair bit. 6029 is a fair way in the lead. You can probably hear 3526's whistle just behind me. We cannot see it out of my window at all, so it must be a fair way behind. The 6029 has slowed up a bit, actually try and let it catch up, so we are heading down to Stanmore Station. The Stanmore will be with you momentarily, so after Stanmore it will be the turn of Petersham and Lewisham to see the great train race pass. So Stanmore Station probably only about 35 seconds away from us right now. We are at a bend. I am trying to look around, but naturally I can't put my head out the window. I cannot see far enough down the track to see where 3526 is, but 6029 is still in the lead of the race. We have actually slowed a bit to allow 3526 to try and catch up a bit to us. So I'm still looking for it. I can hear it, but I cannot see 3526, so it is quite a fair way back. You can probably hear more of those train whistles going. So yep, 3526 is now catching up to us. It has got quite a fair bit of power behind it as it is trying to catch up to us here at Stanmore Station where we are momentarily. So hopefully we'll be able to catch up. It is streaking ahead of us at the moment, so 6029 needs to get a bit of power down if it's going to try and catch up to 3526, which is now leading the great train race as we are passing or about to pass Stanmore Station here in Sydney's Inner West on 88.1 2RDJ-FM, and it looks like we've got another train coming towards us. It is passing on one of the other tracks as we are now passing Stanmore Station, so Petersham will be down at you in about 1 minute from now. Just remind you, if you are listening to us online, there is about a lag of about a minute due to the effects of online streaming, so when I do call out the stations, you may actually be closer than what you do actually think. So 3526 is basically about 3/4 of a train ahead of 6029 as a Tangara heading into the city passes between us at the moment, and that Tangara has now gone. And now 6029 is starting to pick up a bit more speed. as we make our way through the inner west, heading down to Strathfield station. Yep, a few kids waving at me out of the window of their train over on 3526, and 6029 is now starting to pick up some more speed as we head through to Strathfield station. We are passing under the bridge near Petersham station, so Petersham will be with you in just a tick. In fact, they can probably see us as we come along, as we are right now at Petersham station with hundreds of people on the overhead bridge at Petersham station watching the great train race pass by. So good morning to all those people up there on the bridge at Petersham station. So Lewisham will be with you momentarily. 6029 is starting to really put the power down and pull ahead of 3526 as we are passing behind Petersham Paper on our way down to Strathfield. That's another shovelload of coal goes into the engine of 3526, otherwise known as the Nanny. I'm on the Garrett, which is 6029, and we just passed under the bridge between Lewisham and Petersham station. So Lewisham, we're about to pass you right now. So we are at Lewisham station, but due to the fencing and all that, we really can't see any people on the platform. So for those of you down at Summerhill, we're going to be with you in about 1 minute from now as we pass over the new light rail line between Dulwich Hill and Central. And 6029 is really pulling ahead now. 3526 has dropped back again. I'm unable to see 3526 from my position here at the front of 6029 as we get another blast of the whistle as we do head down to Summerhill station. So Summerhill will be with you in just a tick, and hopefully 3526 will be able to pick up some more speed as we get down. And just a reminder, if you're unable to see this, we will be uploading video of this to the 2RDJ-FM Facebook page later on today, as we have stuck a GoPro camera on my head and you can be able to see what I see. As Summerhill station, there are hundreds of people lining the platform here at Summerhill waiting for the train race to pass by. Good morning to you people down there at the Summerhill station. We're just in front of you right now. Cameras and tripods and hundreds of people on the platform waiting to see this train race pass by, as it is passing by them. Actually, 3526 will be passing you guys in just a tick, as we are just passing the hotel at Petersham, and 3526 I believe has picked up the speed. I can hear it as it's passing in front of me right now. So 3526 is about to take the lead in the great train race as we are heading down to Ashfield station. So for those of you at Ashfield, we are headed your way, so please get back behind that yellow line as we will be passing the platform at speed at Ashfield station. So probably got about maybe 5 to 10 minutes of the great train race left here on 2RDJ-FM. We are having enjoying this special broadcast, which has been brought to you with thanks to 2RDJ-FM, Transport Heritage New South Wales and the New South Wales Rail Museum. And that's why the Transport Heritage Expo is on this weekend at Central Station. Make sure you get down there and check out the trains that are down there. And 3526 has really pulled down the power because it's basically one of their competitors now, as the diesel locomotive that is going to be dragging that train back to Central Station has passed in front of me. Just gone under Liverpool Road. We're now behind West Ashfield at Ashfield, as we've got an SZ heading towards the city on the local line, and it looks as though we're about to pass Ashfield station, and Ashfield, you're about to get a really good view of two steam trains passing right between you as we are about to pass the platforms here at Ashfield station. So Croydon will be viewing about 2 minutes as one of the drivers of the 4403, which will be dragging 3526 back to Central, has a look out the window. And again, hundreds of people line the platform down there at Ashfield station to see this great train race pass by, and luckily for them, the electric train that is passing through was a little bit slow and didn't block their view. So Croydon, you're going to be next. We're headed your way at Croydon. So as 6029 is really putting down the power right now in the great train race, and is basically streaking ahead as we pass the engine of 3526 on our way down to Strathfield station, as we pass where the old Croydon Ashfield Pool used to be. So we've probably got about, as I said, 5 to 10 minutes left of the great train race, as engine 6029 has pulled right ahead in the great train race here on the Inner West Line on the Sydney Trains Network in Central and Croydon. We are passing you right now, and again, everyone is down on the platform. So, Kathy, Bob and Teddy, you should be able to hear our whistle soon as we come blasting through Build. I'm not sure if you can hear the train whistles and that as we do pass through Build, but I believe you can hear them at the studios of 2RDJ-FM, as they are a couple of blocks from the station. So just passed through Croydon Station, so Build, we're going to be with you very shortly right here on 2RDJ-FM. And just a reminder, when we get to Strathfield, the trains will split. One train will go up to Rhodes, the other train will keep heading down on the Western Line to Clyde. So Build, you're going to be next for the great train race to pass. We've just passed Croydon Station, and I believe 3526 is starting to catch up to us. I can hear his engine and whistle in the background. It does seem to be getting a little bit louder as we are coming up to Burwood Station. If you're at Burwood, don't worry, we won't get Millennium because a electric train has just passed by, so we are about to pass under Shaftesbury Road here in Burwood as we head our way down to Strathfield, which will be the next station after we pass Burwood. So 6209 is now passing under Shaftesbury Road, so we'll be at Burwood momentarily. 3526 is about a train length behind, I believe, to this, as there are people lining platforms 2 and 3 right here at Burwood Station as 6209 passes through, and hopefully 3526 will pass through momentarily on its way through to Strathfield. So we're nearing the finish of the great train race as we are passing over Burwood Road right now, and I can see the 2RDJ-FM transmitter as I look south down Burwood Road up towards the plaza and all that, as we are passing behind the new building that has opened opposite Burwood Plaza. We are still waiting for 3526 to catch up to us, so hopefully it's not too far away as we are heading down towards Strathfield Station. We are passing Burwood Public School at the moment. Cannot tell where 3526 is because it's just too far behind, and I cannot see that far down the track to it. And we are about to pass under the road between Burwood and Strathfield Station. We are passing the chimney stack now, so a couple of buses up there on the road. We are passing under the road between Burwood and Strathfield Station as we are slowing up to hopefully let 3526 catch up a bit to us. We are behind Strathfield Tape at the moment. If you are at Strathfield Station, we'll review in about 30 seconds as we are about to declare a winner in the great train race here as part of the Transport Heritage Expo weekend. And we are closing in on Strathfield Station right now. It's probably about 100 or so metres down to Strathfield Station. I cannot see 3526, it is still behind us. We are closing in on Strathfield Station. We are here at Strathfield Station, and it appears that 6029 will be the winner of the great train race here in Sydney's Inner West for 2018. 3526 nowhere to be seen behind us as we are now passing through Strathfield Station. As I'm looking across the platform here at Strathfield, I cannot see 3526, so hopefully it is not too far away, and we'll take a very close second. So yes, I am on the winning train this year as we are about, I think we are about to make it, we're going to be the train that's going to turn up to Rhodes. So yes, 3526 is now coming through, and I can hear his whistles as the 6029 comes to a stop just outside of Strathfield Station. So 3526 is coming through. It is heading up to take all those people to Rhodes. So we're going to continue on to Clyde Station. So once again, 6029, the Garrett is the winner of the great train race. Is 3526 coming in second. We're actually going to do a crossover manoeuvre as 3526 goes above 6029 on the flyover as 3526 heads to Rhodes, and 6029 heads out to Clyde to be dragged all the way back to Central Station. So I hope everybody has enjoyed this year's broadcast of the great train race here on the 2RDJ-FM. I'd like to thank the rest of the programming committee, Tina, Stephanie, Anna and Alan, and of course myself, who's on the programming committee, for putting this together Also with the cooperation of David Bennett at Transport Heritage New South Wales, and also New South Wales Rail Museum for helping us put this broadcast together this morning for you all on the 2RDJ-FM. It has been a pleasure bringing it to you all, and it is something I hope to do again in future years right here on the 2RDJ-FM.